Hello everybody and welcome back to the World of Warcraft. This is episode number 15 in our Tauren Shaman Cataclysm series. And we are starting this episode here in Orgrimmar, where we logged out in the last episode. Some things we wanted to do today, guys. Well, first things first is we actually have mail. It's been a while, actually, at least a few days since I played this character. So not only do we have a little bit of arrested experience, but we also have mail. And I know we put up quite a bit in the last episode. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I did take kind of a little sneak peek of what sold. It looks like a lot sold. So let's check it out. Looks like we got some gold spam. We'll get rid of that. And then we have quite a bit of sales here. Once again, our hat did not sell, unfortunately. Our holy shroud that we've been trying to sell for the last two episodes. I think we might have to just hang on to it, either that or sell it super cheap. So let's go ahead and grab everything that didn't sell. Some potions. It's kind of to be expected, but we did definitely make some sales. We sold some Mage Wreath cloth for 2 gold. Sold some citron. I don't know how you say that, but 8 gold. 4 gold. 123 gold for Savory Delight. I can't believe those actually sold for that price. That's wild. That's a huge come up for us. 97 gold for the Fade Leaf. 74 gold for some Silk Cloth. 9 gold for Elixirs. 57 gold for Khadgar's Whisker. 147 gold for King's Blood. And some Knight's Boots sold for almost 5 gold. And then a gold 75 for, I think, a weapon of some kind. So now we're up to 542 gold. Oh my god, our life has changed. That's a life-changing amount of gold for us at this juncture, guys. Whew, that feels good. I think we can finally afford some bags, potentially. I wouldn't be surprised if we drop it all on bags right now. But we shall see. That feels really good. That puts us in a much better position because I was really kind of getting frustrated with the fact that we were so broke. And it was it's been rough and we haven't been able to afford bags. Hopefully here we'll be able to get some. So honestly, I wanted to keep up on these professions, but selling a lot of these herbs kind of seems like the play. Not even gonna lie, it kind of seems like that might be the better option, and then just maybe finishing up leveling this once we get to 85. I feel like that's kind of cheap, though. I feel like, what are we doing? Oh yeah, bags. I feel like we should still try and level it. But I think a lot of the herbs that we put up, we didn't need right this second anyway, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. All right, let's check it out. Bags. See what they got. So we can get some Frostweek bags are super expensive. I don't think we need anything that hardcore. I think we could probably settle for some Netherweave bags for 20 gold a pop. Rune cloth bags. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best bang for our buck here. 20 slots we don't need. I mean, for 249 gold, that's a little excessive. So, no, we'll go with the Netherweaves. I think 16 slots, way better than what we're currently using. So I'll buy a few of those. Can we buy multiples of things? Doesn't look like it. At least if not, or if we can, then I'm just dumb. So that's 2. We need 4. Oh my god, yes. Finally. Finally, guys. Okay. We're balling now. Look at all this room. It's amazing. And you guys might have noticed I turned off Bagnon. It's actually not working right now, which is strange. I think an update just came out. So if I turn it on, it doesn't actually let me open my bags anymore, which is strange. Even with the hotkey B, it's not letting me open them. So Bagnon's messed up, so we have to kind of roll with it off. I know there's some other ones. I'm just not willing to try and find another one right this second. I probably am okay with just waiting until there's an update. I'm sure it'll be any day. Because I like Bagnon, I'm not going to lie. I know there's some others that are probably better, but I enjoy it. I've been using it since forever, so it works for me. All right, let's take a look. We don't need to. No, I don't want to go to Thousand Needles. Let's just go back to the Plaguelands. I think that's probably the play. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly us back there. Actually, we have to take the Zeppelin to Tearsfall Glades, and then we have to take the flight path from there back to the Plaguelands. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's gonna be a little bit of a walk, and then I will meet you guys back here in just a moment. Alright guys, so we are arriving here in Eastern Plaguelands. That was quite the little journey, not gonna lie. But yeah, in the last episode we went ahead and we arrived here before we hearthed, and we found this little caravan. We talked to Fiona, and she gave us a quest to go find two of her friends. Looks like one's down south and one's up north. So that's what we're going to get started on today. Before we do get started, though, I did say in the last episode, too, that I wanted to queue us for the Scarlet Monastery. So instead of just going random and sticking to the rules of the playthrough, we're going to go ahead and just specifically queue for them. And we'll go damage. And we'll see what happens. Might not be the fastest of queues. That's all right. So let's head up north first, and then we'll go find this guy. I don't even know what his name is. Gidwin Goldbraids? That's quite the name. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a much better day than I have been in the last couple episodes that I've recorded. I've been back at work. Things are good. Learning my new position at work. But other than that, you know, that's going to be a learning process. But yeah, everything's good. Been uploading consistently, daily uploads. With these 3 different... Oh, wow, yeah, nice. That was pretty quick. Scarlet Monastery Cathedral. Let's do it. But anyway, what I was saying was, yeah, I've been uploading every day, daily uploads for, I think, a couple weeks now. It's been hard to stick to some at times. Today being one of them. Like, I'm recording this episode down to the wire. Tomorrow it's supposed to come out, so I need to make sure this is recorded, edited, and rendered for you guys so it comes out tomorrow. And then I also need to record a War Within episode. But the classic series that I have going on, that's I'm good on that until the end of the month. So I played a lot of that. I'm way ahead on that series. We did get a couple quests in here. It looks like. I didn't really read them. Someone told me once that it was kind of it was rude to read the quests in these dungeons, so I'm not going to do that this time. Where do we go? I feel like it's really like foggy or hazy in here. This run should be relatively quick. Oh, it looks like there's a quest up here we need to grab. Man, why do I feel like it's kind of hard to click on things? I don't know if I'm just rusty. It's hard to see. I don't know if that's optimal. I don't know if I should be using chain lightning. Someone's gonna have to tell me. I don't think that's in part of our rotation. Oh, I was going to grab that, but tank had dibs, I guess. I don't know. It might be kind of fun to try elemental. Like, play elemental in a dungeon. I feel like that would probably be more fun. I feel like melee is kind of, like, I guess it depends on the melee that you're playing. But I feel like melee sometimes is hard to, like, I don't know, for me personally. Especially as this big old cow, like, it's hard to, like, see what I'm hitting. Did not mean to purge. At some point in time, they changed this dungeon, right? I thought it was Cataclysm that they did that. Not necessarily this one, but they like combined Graveyard and, was it Library? Or is it the Cathedral? I don't remember. I feel like they combined some of them. Is this better for us? No, we want the agility. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I did a dungeon in on my Paladin in retail, and it was different. But the changes to these dungeons, I don't know if they came in Cataclysm or later on. I wish we could use shields still. These are better for us, it seems. I'm gonna take those. Can't do it in combat.
You shall pay for this treachery. Arise, my champion.
At your side, my lady.
I'm just trying to target the guy. God damn. Two-hander, main hand. No, that's like for healing. Two-hand. Oh, oh man, we forgot to grab that quest. Let's go out here and grab it real quick. Maybe we can still do it. I think we just have to click on the guy's corpse.
What would you ask of death?
Oh, no, we have to kill him. Ah, bummer. Okay, well, that's fine. Not a big deal. Some life fruit, we can grab that.
What brings
Turn
you
this
here?
in. And get some mail gloves. The ring's kind of a good upgrade too, because we just got those other gloves. Yeah, I'll take the ring. Let's equip these gloves we just got. Let's equip this ring. Cool. All right, well, that's a wrap. That was pretty fun. Still think I prefer questing, though.
Darrowshire, is that you? Whoever you are? Would you mind helping me out of this thing? You should have seen me fight. I must have killed 6 of those beasts when... Wait, you can count the bodies, can't you? Okay, fine. I killed 4 of them when the 5th one shot me with this web. To make things even worse, when he blasted me with web juice, my mouth was open. I can't seem to break these webs, and I doubt you'll be able to either. No, you'll have to get some of the stomach juice from those undead spider things. That'll do the trick.
Stomach juice? Sounds disgusting. Then we just go in here and start killing, I guess. Crypt bile. Seem to be getting it pretty quickly. That's good. How deep does this thing go? I feel like we're not doing that much damage anymore. Like, I feel like we're getting weaker, and I don't know why. Alright, 8 out of 8. Ghost Wolf. Get us out of here a little bit quicker. I can't remember if I've had this the whole time or if I recently installed it, but I downloaded the dialogue UI add-on, I think recently, for both retail and for
What's on your mind?
Cataclysm.
You're back? Thank the light. Before you throw that acid on me, I need to ask. Are you the guy who was here before, or are you one of those 8-legged cowards? I need to know whether or not I should smack you on my way out.
And the add-on kind of just looks like this. Like it, you know, makes the quest reading and everything a little bit more immersive. Changes the view. I think it just makes it look a little bit more aesthetically appealing.
Sorry about that. I was pretty sure you were one of those spider beasts doing a bad adventure. Sorry about that. I was pretty sure you were one of those spider beasts doing a bad adventurer impression. How do you do? Gidwin Goldbraids at your service. I'm in a bit of a hurry back to my caravan, but I was wondering if you might do me one last favor. My pal Fiona runs a small shop, and she could probably use some of these herbs that grow along the river shore. I'm thinking if we give her some nice herbs, she'll be much less likely to murder me. That's the plan anyway.
All right. Yeah, we can do that.
See you soon.
We got you, buddy. Let's grab some of these. Oh, wait, these are for the quest. I was going to say, there's herbs all over the place, but we need to collect these for the quest. That's perfect. I don't think it would tell us where they are on the map otherwise if we didn't have herbalism, but maybe I'm wrong on that. But yeah, I think tonight, I don't know if I say this now, but it might change. If I really would like to record another episode of The War Within so that I could kind of just take a break for a couple days, at least tomorrow and what is today? Wednesday? Yeah, so I wouldn't have to record for a couple days. And then I could get caught up this weekend. I'm really into Season of Discovery right now, which is crazy. I started playing that. I made a paladin on Season of Discovery, just like on a whim. And I've been really into it. So I've been playing that. Also a little bit of classic era. A little bit of retail. I've been playing a little bit of everything. It's been kind of nice. Have a paladin on retail, have a paladin on sod, have a paladin on era that I'm leveling. Apparently I like paladins a lot. It's a new discovery. But I also have a paladin on Cataclysm. That's my main. So I guess that shouldn't have been too much of a shocker. Where do we turn this in at? Is it down here? It doesn't show it on the map. Is the caravan just in the way?
What do you offer? Always a pleasure.
I'll tear that pint-sized paladin to shreds before he... Wait a minute, are those banshees bells? You brought these for me? Oh, Gidwin asked you to get them for me? That sweet little guy. All right. He off the hook for now.
I'm gonna slowly try and start replacing all of our gear with mail. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these.
Buying and selling is
boots.
in the blood.
All right, let's go find this other guy. What's his name? Terranar Sunstrike. And let's get dismounted by a Plaguehound runt. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just feel like we're not doing as much damage as we were. Granted, we're actually fighting things a level ahead of us now, it seems. 41-ish. But I think we were fighting things a little higher than us in each zone when we first started it. I don't know. Someone's gonna have to let me know. Should I be using Flame Tongue or should I be using Wind Fury? I feel like Wind Fury is the play. I feel like that's what we should be using, but I don't know why I feel like it doesn't hit as hard. I feel weaker when I use it. Like, let me switch to Flame Tongue for a second. I feel like that's just more damage. Maybe I'm wrong. And I really need to remember to use my totems pretty much on every pull. Like, I just dropped them at the very end of this fight, which is stupid. Like, I should be... that should be the first thing I do. Oh, we're starting to find herbs that we can't even grab. That's crazy. I feel like we were pretty ahead of that. I don't know. We'll switch back to Wind Fury because I think that's the way to go. I think that's how you play it proper. Alright, here he is, Terranar.
I've found them, adventurer. The Scourge. How I've longed for this day. I remember when I was young, I would sneak off into the Ghostlands and just beat up zombies for hours on end. Nobody even paid me. I just did it. Now look in front of you. Those are some serious zombies. I was just about to start beating them up too. Care to join me?
Death
Yes.
to all who oppose us.
We do. These guys? Oh, this guy shreds.
Our enemies will fall.
We're about to level, guys.
Victory lies ahead.
All right. Oh, that's the other thing too. We need to buy glyphs. We should have done. We did that. I forget. Searing Flames. I guess we'll continue speccing into this. My Siri just went off. I said Searing Flames, Siri. She doesn't go off when I actually say her name. All right, what's over here? Khadgar's Whisker. Let's go grab that. The herb's making us rich. Rich off the herb. Alright. Let's keep killing these zombies, I guess. Since we can't grab the sungrass yet.
Should be good enough. Yikes, look at the time. I need to head back to camp. My traveling companion Fiona runs a small vendor shop out of her caravan. She and I, along with our friend Gidwin, are all on our way to Light's Hope Chapel. I'm sure you can join us if you like. Though Fiona might be a little mad at me. Fiona always forgets why she's mad if you give her a gift. Kill some of the plague hounds north of here, then bring their blood to Fiona at the caravan, down by the river. She'll love it. We'll talk again there.
It's a pretty nice little chess piece we get from this quest. All we gotta do is kill 10 plague hounds. Not too shabby. Well, maybe not. We need to actually collect the blood. Guess it would help if I paid attention. Okay, let's mount up. Let's go try and find some more. Oh, it looks like they're more actually this way. It's a bat. We don't want that. Some Billy Madison references in the looking for group chat right now. Someone just said, "Oh, Doyle rules." But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Obviously, like I said, this is the longest running series I've had on this channel in quite some time. But it feels good to actually making some solid progress on this character. Having a ton of fun with all of the series we have going on right now. I'm trying not to play any more of our classic series, but I'm really eager to keep going with that one, even though I'm so far ahead on that character. don't want to spoil anything, but let's just say I'm really ahead. And a retail series I'm also really enjoying. So much so that I had to start my own retail character to play in my off time. Having a ton of fun on Cataclysm. And like I said, I'm having a ton of fun on Sod even, which I never thought I would. I for some reason, you know, kind of the same as the mindset I had for retail, where it was like, you know, I figured it wasn't for me. Like, I quit Sod after phase 1. And I found out recently that you actually get all the runes, like, right out of the gate. Like, there's a little vendor guy that just gives you all the runes. Like, right at the level, when you're level 1, like in your starting zone, like, there's a little vendor guy. And he sells all the runes for 1 copper. You can literally buy them all. And as soon as I found that out, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm willing to give Sod another chance. Because that was honestly the barrier of entry for me. Was the fact that I would have to go and find all these runes. And I don't know, like, there's something about that, like, might have been fun the first time when everyone else was doing it, but I missed that curve. I played phase 1, you know, and that was fun, like, when the game first launched, and, like, running around, everyone's looking for, like, you know, like, even, like, things online weren't out yet. That was pretty cool. And I raided in Sod in phase 1, but I stopped. I just got burnt out. Alright, we're done with those. I don't know why I'm still killing them. See, this is what happens when I get to talking. But yeah, with the Scarlet Monastery raid and the fact that the runes, I don't know if it's a raid, but something Scarlet Monastery, I don't know. They're doing something with Scarlet Monastery. And that's pretty exciting to me. I want to experience that. And so I'm gonna level a character. It doesn't seem too difficult to do these days.
I offer service with a smile. The only honest merchant's a Gilnean merchant.
Why, this is exactly what I needed. Fine, I'll forgive Terranar for running off. Adventurer, you're welcome to join us anytime.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take this chest piece.
Now that the boys are back, we can head out. You headed east? Please, join us. I insist. Yesterday, we were in the Mender's stead, and I was telling Terranar we have 2 paladins and a shopkeeper. But you know what we really need? Adventurer? Come on, hop in the cart.
Hop in anytime.
Alright, let's get in. Wait, are these quests? I'm confused. Are we actually completing these? Like, what's happening? Let's just ride the caravan. Bet you that I only killed 4. The way this Tauren looks on this on this cart is crazy. That's my frying pan. Don't do this, Terranar. You remember damn well enough what it was. The Paladin pals. It probably smells like cow back here, man. Are we here? Yeah. Looks like we're pulling up now. It has been a long time since I've done this zone, but I remember that you like ride this caravan all the way through. No idea where it takes us next. Like, we're at the top of here. I don't see any zones that would be close. Maybe the Badlands? Maybe it shoots us over to the Badlands. Actually, you know what? I think it does. If I remember correctly, at the very end of the zone, it puts us on like a rocket and shoots us over to the Badlands. Now it's all coming together.
Hey there.
Grab the flight path.
What are you looking for?
Can you believe that, after all the trouble we have in the Plaguelands, we have to worry about thieves too? And not just normal thieves, troll thieves. And not just normal troll thieves. Dead troll thieves! They're led by this big dead troll named Zeldar the Outcast. And they come here at night and steal bodies from our graveyards, then take them back to their evil, dead troll hideout, the Undercroft to the southwest. Go there and take out Zeldar Adventurer. I'm sick to death of his mischief.
Let's talk to Fiona.
How may I help you?
Hope the ride wasn't too bumpy for you. Have a look around the tower while the horses rest. It's no Light's Hope Chapel, but I'm sure you can find some way to keep yourself busy.
While we're waiting here at this tower, we might as well see if anybody else is headed to Light's Hope Chapel. The more, the merrier, I say. Ask around to see if anybody wants to join us on our trip. I'm sure you can find somebody who's headed to Light's Hope.
Probably.
You need something?
The battle for Darrowshire still haunts me. Adventurer. I wake up in cold sweats, convinced that I'm still there. That it is happening all over again. I've coped with the loss of my comrades, but the loss of my family members is still cripplingly painful. One of my kin lost during the attack was my young niece, Pamela. If you are brave enough to enter Darrowshire, will you search for any sign of Pammy? Darrowshire's ruins are due south of here.
Yes. All right. Let's see. We gotta ask around. We gotta ask people in this camp.
McGraw.
Are you interested in joining our caravan? We're headed to Light's Hope Chapel. No, I could never. Afraid of horses.
Greetings.
Anu Belore Delana.
Hey there.
Are you interested in joining our caravan? I've spent far too long in that town. It's a wonderful place, and I enjoyed my service there, but I think I'd prefer to stay here.
See you around. Need help?
Gerald. Probably not him. Argus. High Beacon.
Can I help you?
The Argent Crusade built these towers to be points of light in the darkness of the Plaguelands. I walked the paths between these towers, protecting and maintaining them. The roads have been dangerous lately. Plagued wildlife runs rampant, and bats swoop down upon unsuspecting travelers. It would make the next leg of my journey much easier if you could clear some of this wildlife out of the way for me.
Be careful. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm headed in that direction. I've only been dallying here at Crown's Guard because of all the wildlife activity on the roads. I'll make you a deal. Help me clear the roads, and yes, I'll join your group.
See you later.
That's a deal, partner. Let's do it. Can we jump? Yeah, let's jump down here. Let's turn this in.
Argus High Beacon. That old guy on the top of the tower? Great. A man his age must have been in the Argent Crusade for a long time. Maybe he can put in a good word for us at Light's Hope.
We just gotta help him first. So let's go do this quest first. Do left to right. Or right to left, however you want to look at it. Hidden stash. Some extra gold. I don't know what level we have to be able to grab that. Let's kill our way in. Take it nice and slow. I think we're starting to get to a point where things can definitely kill us now. This is the guy right here. We need to heal because I feel like we're about to get our butt kicked. That wasn't so bad. I was expecting worse, to be honest. Alright. Swing over here to little Pamela. I think I remember this quest. Is this the one where we have to like find her like creepy doll? It's like in pieces. I think it is. I must have done this place not as long as I thought, because like I still remember it. Sungrass, Khadgar's Whisker. It's so weird. There's nothing yellow. It's either green or red. We can't grab it. We're still getting experience though from grabbing that stuff. So that's good. Is she dead?
Hello. I'm Pamela. What's your name? My Auntie Marlene told me to stay here in our house because my father had to go and fight. My father's the bravest man in the whole world. But I've been here for a long time, and he hasn't come for me. Sometimes bad people come and whisper to me.
Why does it keep... Joseph Redpath. Let's go play. No, tell me a story, Daddy. No, let's go pick flowers. And play tea time. I found my dolly. Why is she disappearing? I need you, though. Come back. What just happened, guys? Why did she disappear? I'm so confused. Is it because we completed the quest? She had 2 other quests for us. Is she back? Yeah, she's back. Okay, cool. That was weird.
My Auntie Marlene told me to stay here in our house because my father had to go and fight. My father's the bravest man in the whole world. But I've been here for a long time, and he hasn't come for me. Sometimes bad people come and whisper to me, and I want my dad to make them go away, but he's not here. And sometimes when it gets dark, I want to play with my doll, but I can't because I left it in town. Will you find my doll for me?
That's creepy as hell.
My dad always kept 2 swords, one for fighting with men, and one for hunting the animals. I wasn't supposed to touch his swords, but I knew where he hid them. One day, he told my mommy that he was going to fight a lone hunter in the hills to the east. But he brought his animal sword with him when he came back. He didn't have his sword with him. When Daddy comes back, he'll be so happy when I give him his animal sword. Will you go and find it?
Sure. We'd love to. So we're looking for a doll and a sword. And if I remember correctly, we saw the doll. Yeah, this is the doll's head. Leave this place. Ghost of the past. Okay. Pamela doll's right side. We got 2 on us this time. Okay, and this is the other side? Alright. Was that... No, we need the hunting blade. Looks like that's way over here. To kill this. Do we have to kill the animal? It's stuck in the wolf's head. That's awesome. We're hidden stash. Okay, so now we can go back to Pamela and turn these in. Is it just the one? I think. Oh, it's 2 quests. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, is it just 1 quest or is it multiple? Daddy loved his animal sword. He seemed sad when he didn't have it anymore.
That's my daddy's sword. How did you find it? Did you find the bad hunter?
It's so creepy how the AI distorts the voice. It's it's like demonic or something. Yeah, well, I guess we'll take the... Are these gloves? Yeah, I think we already have gloves. And we must have to put the doll back together.
You found it. He found my doll. Oh, thank you.
This one apparently doesn't read, but it says, "I'm gonna play with Dolly, but I don't want to play with Daddy's sword after all. You'd better keep it. Even better, can you give it to my Uncle Carlin? I'm not sure where he is, but sometimes I hear him crying. It sounds like he's nearby to the north. I hope he's not crying for me. Sourcow, will you find my uncle and tell him I'm alright? If you find him, say I'm waiting for him. And I want to hear the story he used to tell. The one about the rabbits and the berry jam. That story's so funny." Okay, looks like we just gotta go back to town. Let's see what this quest is real quick. See if we have time to do it. Plague bat. We have to kill 13 of them. Let's see. How are we doing on time? We might have time to do it. Let's see if we can knock it out real quick. They're all over the place, it seems like. Getting feared into oblivion here. Note to self, kill one at a time. Don't we have like tremor totem or something? Guess not. I thought we did. Oh, we get it at 52. Bummer. Better heal before we get feared again. There it is. What is that thing? Just a few more of these. I don't want to pull multiple at a time because the fear will get us. It'd be easy if we had Tremor Totem. Well, it looks like we're about to run out of rested experience too, so that was perfect. That gave us about an hour's worth. Last one. I guess we should loot. Okay. Let's head on back. I guess we'll grab the Khadgar's Whisker before we go. Yeah, the herbs are kind of just free XP. All right, Urk.
What do you need? Strength.
Great, you got him. And I hope you taught his gang a lesson too.
Greetings. Have a good one.
Any news of my Pammy?
For the Alliance.
You've seen Pamela? She's alive? She's dead? No? Oh, Pamela. Why does your spirit still suffer in this world? Why are you perished? While fortune keeps me alive, in an instant I would switch places with you and wander dead Darrowshire, a ghost and alone. Ah, but this news cannot change fate. Thank you, Sourcow. Now my duty to revenge, burns hot as ever. Say, what is that sword you have there?
See you later.
That sword belongs to Joseph Redpath, Pamela's father, though you probably already knew that. I wish Joseph could again be with his daughter, but it cannot be so. His soul was twisted by the scourge, and he became a monster. Pamela's fate is sealed, but perhaps we can change Joseph's fate. A strange gnome arrived here at this tower not long ago. Her name is Chromie. Take that sword to her. I have a feeling she will be able to help us.
See you around.
I know Chromie.
Hey there.
Of course, a young adventurer like you would have no trouble taking care of a few wild animals. With the roads clear, my journey to the next tower will be much easier.
What you got, sir? Yeah, we'll take the male risks.
For the Alliance.
We'll lose a little bit of agility, but make up for it in a bunch of more stam. And it replaces a leather piece. Those leather bracers have had a ton of agility on them, to be fair. It'd be really awesome if we got this level off this quest. I don't think it's going to happen. There's something timely about your visit. You're not far from the future, are you? What is this? A war sword? A butter knife? I'm useless when it comes to blades. Let me see. Ah, the sword was once in the hand of a great man, but there is much tragedy in that man's past. Are you here to help him? It's far too late for him now. Perhaps we can help him in the past.
The Annals of Darrowshire tells of the villains of that battle. It tells how the ghoul Lord Horgus the Ravager was destroyed by Alliance forces during the battle. He was slain among the foothills north of here, and his skull remains there. Marduk the Black was never defeated, but his fabled sword now rusts, ownerless. It can be found near the road to our southeast. Retrieve these items, adventurer. I know not why, but I am certain their fate lies with you.
Okay. Chromie's mirror. We get nothing, really. That's unfortunate. We'll accept it. I'm actually going to wait to accept the rest of these quests, though, because that's going to have to be an adventure for another day. We are at time. We're definitely over an hour, about 11 minutes over. And I know that after I cut out the travel time from the beginning, that should still probably make us over, to be honest with you. But that's all right. If our episode runs a little long, that's all right. We're going to live. It's going to be okay. I appreciate every single one of you watching. Hope you guys are still enjoying this series so far. Yeah, I'm still having a ton of fun. Excited to progress through this zone. I'm excited to start seeing some other areas. Once we get into the 50s, we'll do some zones we don't do very often. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, again, that's going to be an adventure for another day. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.